Hola guys, happy Saturday. Um, it's 5:30 on a Saturday and I got a late start on everything that I was gonna do today because a little dude's dad was working this morning and didn't get him until around 3. So I had planned on doing some last minute shopping for stocking stuffers and a few little last minute things my mom mentioned she might like. I wanted to go ahead and go and pick that up, but it got late and funk that I have been trying to fight off kind of rolled in a little bit. I was able to shake it off enough to put up some Christmas lights outside. Not all the lights I wanted to put on because it started to get cold. So I got a little bit done out in the front. I want to finish tomorrow before little dude comes home. So he'll have a sparkly outside when he drives up. But yes, I have mentioned a funk. Last time I videoed, I mentioned I was still worried and stressed out about my friends who are struggling with the virus, and things went from bad to worse, unfortunately, for my friend whose wife was hospitalized. She did pass away Monday. So this is the second of my childhood friends' wives who have died in about 3 weeks. First one, I let you guys know, was laid to rest last Tuesday, and this friend's wife passed Monday, and then on Wednesday his dad died. So they were all taken by the virus. My friend, my bestie, is still in the hospital. They've taken her off of the ventilator and put in a tracheostomy because they felt she was going to need to be ventilated a lot longer than they could use the equipment on her because so many people are coming in. So they felt she was stable enough that they could put in a tracheostomy, that her lungs and her body may be able to work on that better than a ventilator, which is kind of a good thing. Ventilators doing so much more work than a tracheostomy is. So they were going to put that in, and the doctors told her husband at this point it's just how much fight she has in her. She is stabilized, but he said her weight and her diabetes, which keeps fluctuating and being weird because of all the stress on her body. For those of you who are diabetic or non-diabetics, pain, sickness, injury tends to increase our sugar levels, and we don't heal as well. So she's under a tremendous amount of trauma to her body right now, her lungs especially. So her body's just kind of in panic mode trying to heal, but the diabetes is just gone bonkers. So doctors basically said it's up to her. She is stable, but there's no change. There hasn't been any change in many days now. So we're just waiting, and I know how callous what I'm about to say is going to sound, but when I found out, when my friend let us know that his wife had passed, and then a day later that his dad had passed, I was over it. Like, something happened inside of me where I got really angry, and it kind of started to show its butt at work on Friday towards our patients, because holidays are really hard on our patients. We're a senior clinic. We're an adult and senior clinic, but I tend to have to deal more with the seniors, and holidays are particularly tough on a lot of them because they're by themselves, they're sick, they're lonely. Holidays just make it worse. So we have a lot of patients that'll call in either really, really sad and just want to talk, or really, really mad, bitter, angry. And usually I can deal with it. I try my best to be sympathetic, empathetic, but I was so angry with everything that's happening to my friends that I started getting angry at our patients. Like, I wasn't mean to them. I would listen to them. Majority of them are just mad at the world, and I get it. Usually I get it, but I wanted so bad to tell them things could be so much worse. Your spouse, your child, your loved ones could be dead or dying. You could be struggling to breathe right now. You could have lost your job. You could have lost your home. You could be homeless. I just lost that little bit in me that gave a crap. And I was in a really bad headspace because of that, because I'm not at 100% if I don't give a crap about our patients, and they get on my nerves, don't get me wrong. I'm not that person who is really people oriented. I know I'm sounding like a friggin' monster, but I do my job. I do my job well, and usually I can handle it, but I have so much anger. I'm angry right now that I didn't want to hear it. And I felt bad because I didn't want to hear it. So when I left work, I wasn't going to be sad anymore. I was mad. I was so mad. And Friday was little dude's day off from school, so he was with my mom. And when he's with my mom, I go to the bins. And boy, did I need to go to the bins. I just needed to be somewhere and get lost in something that I consider fun and relaxing. And y'all know thrifting is that for me. So I went to the bins, kind of hoping I wasn't going to find anything, because I have the house nice and straight with decorations up and everything, and I didn't want to bring in anything else that I was going to have to incorporate into the house. I'm just like not ready right now. But I went and I found stuff, and we're going to switch on to happier subjects now, because as I'm looking at the few things that I did bring in, my spirits are lifted. My spirits were lifted putting out decorations. My spirits were lifted. My friends are coming over. Our besties are my friend, her husband, and little dude's best friend. Again, little dude isn't here, and his little friend is coming over. Hi, kitty. No, kitty. That's mommy's water. Oh, my goodness gracious. He already stuck his face in 2 of glasses of my water. Rude. Water's so good. But anywho, that's mine. I'm sorry. Yeah, so my spirits are lifted at the moment. I think they're going to come over. I had to be very, very honest with them. We're very careful about where we go and who we've been around, and we decide we're going to hang around with each other because we are careful. But we found out yesterday after work that my boss has the virus. She was sent home midweek this week with possible symptoms, and it turns out her results were positive. Thankfully, because of the situation at work as it is with me and the boss lady, I tend to keep my distance, and I haven't been around her for weeks. Like, I see her in the hallway and stuff like that, but I haven't physically been around her for weeks, and I guess that's a good thing. But I felt absolutely irresponsible and wrong if I didn't tell my friends what the situation was. So I told her when she asked if I was busy today. I let her know. I work in an office with someone who tested positive. Now, I will say this about my boss. I appreciate her so much for letting us know, because we suspect 2 people in our clinic have had it and didn't tell us, which just terrified all of us. So I do appreciate that she told us, because I am one of the ones that if I were to get it, I would let everybody know. Everybody that I had even looked at, I'd let you know, because you need to know for you to take precautions, or at least start paying attention to yourself. So I do appreciate that she did that. I'm not too worried about exposure, but then I am, because according to her, she'd only left the house in the last few weeks to grocery and work. So she was protecting herself. And I know a lot of people who have been protecting themselves with sanitizing and masks and social distancing are still getting it. I don't understand this virus. It's mean, it's ugly, it's evil, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I'm just saying, I think my friends are still coming over. If they don't want to, I absolutely get it. But my spirits are lifted in that we talk and joke around, and I'm totally distracted from the reality that is right now. But let's get a little distracted some more, and I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. I went to there, and then when I picked up little dude, he wanted to go to Thrift Town, so we went to Thrift Town, and he found something awesome. We already played with it, and there's evidence scattered in places all around this house. But I'm going to start off with these 2 things because I was so geeked out. It's amazing the things that just excite me. I was totally geeked out because you remember the lamp I picked up at the bins not too long ago? It was a tortoiseshell lamp. Okay. Y'all remember the choice I had to make for my little tortoiseshell lamp I found in the bins? It was between this lampshade and this lampshade, and I had wished upon wish that I could find a style similar to this in this color. Well, let me show you guys what I found. The perfect combo. Everything I was looking for, the style, the color, the loveliness, the length, the height of it all, everything I wanted for that lamp. So yay! I also found this little one, and I love this texture, this color. I love it. And when I saw it, I knew exactly the lamp I wanted it for, because it was another little lamp that I had been struggling to find the perfect lampshade for. I currently have something similar to this on the lamp, but it's a little shorter and it's a little narrower. This one's wider and bigger and just lovelier. So I think this is going to look really, really pretty on a milk glass lamp that I have. I was right. I think it's perfect. It's kind of like a tomboy lamp. Tomboy, and like the milk glass is like all girly, and then you have the wood, which kind of makes it a little tougher, which was making it hard for me to find a lamp shade that I liked, because I couldn't understand why didn't they just do metal here. Kind of threw it off. So I was looking for something not so girly in a lampshade. Hi y'all. There it is. I think it's perfect. Perfect combo. I'm a lamp collector. Candles too. What is that? I'm not sure. But anywho, let me show you a few little things that I picked up for little dude that I had to have. I found a box of Legos. Y'all know we can't have enough Legos up in this piece. So I got some Legos for him. I found this thing, and because he likes kooky, zany, kind of creepy stuffed animals, I have to wash them. I don't know what it is. It's from a brand called Sugarloaf Toys. Is it a cat? Is it a bear? I don't know. But the teeth are scary, and I thought he would enjoy it, and he did. But I gotta wash them, so he can't play with them yet. Other little random things. I found these. They are Sure Grip Clip. Secures treasured ornaments to your Christmas tree. You slide the ornament through that little hoop, and then you pin them onto the branch. So I found 2 silver and a gold. And I don't need them this year, but they'll come in handy for next year. And speaking of ornaments, I found this adorable little clay country lasso snowman. I don't know who was selling them for $3.99, but someone was trying to sell them for $3.99. But he was in a bin with a whole bunch of ornaments, and I took my time going through them. I'm telling you guys, absolute total mental distraction. You can just dig through things. I found this cute little booger. Again, someone was trying to sell them for $3.99. But it's this adorable little snowman. I love snowmen, and I don't know that I love snowmen until I start checking out my decorations. So I got him. Is he a little country too? I don't know. Yeah, no. I thought that was the last one, just a little tweet. And then this big guy, he's kind of heavy, so I know he's going to pull down the limbs on my cheapy little trees, but he was adorable. He or she. Look at that. So stinking cute. And he kind of looks like Ozzy. They had another one. It was a black and white one, but he looked cross-eyed and he didn't have a hat on. He had some little greenery around his neck and he was kind of ugly. So I left him behind, but this one was really cute, so I picked him up. And I'm actually thinking about putting them on this tree just because they'll fit. They'll fit the whole look of it. Random skull. I can't pass up a Halloween treat, okay? Now, I have an idea for this thing for next year. I'm going to wrap it up in saran wrap, and then I'm going to cover it in sandwich meat, like deli ham, and, just cover them up with it. I may put some olives in the eyeballs, I'm not sure, and then I'm going to set the head on a tray where I'm going to have, like, deli meat and cheese for snacks. If I can find a picture of what I'm talking about, I'll post it because that's where I got the idea from Pinterest or one of these weird Halloween sites. Hopefully Halloween next year is back to normal because we missed it this year, man. We missed it a lot. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you. First of all, I couldn't believe it wasn't broken because I found a lot of broken things, but when I saw the silver bit on it, I knew exactly what it was, and I had to dig a little bit to pull it. It's this pretty little dish with these silver flowers on there, and I don't know if it's an applique or how they put it on there, but it's silver flowers, and I have a few pieces of these, and I really like them. I don't have a set space for them. I kind of have the two pieces I have right now scattered in different areas in the house. But now that I have three, I'm thinking I'm going to put them together and set them somewhere. I just need to figure out where. But I can't resist these. So this will be my third piece. I find myself really drawn to this type of thing, and I'd never seen anything like it until I found this piece at my local little thrift shop, Thrifty Station, and I thought it was gorgeous. And then I found a similar vase, and some are etched or laid with sterling silver. I don't know if this is sterling or not, but the Google info that I've gotten, this style of thing is usually dipped or drawn on with liquid sterling. But I tend to keep picking them up. I just think they're so pretty, and they work anywhere. They're just pretty little pieces. The next things I'm going to show you I thought were really cute. At first I wasn't sure what they were until I picked them up and I saw holes on top. I'm like, please let there be a second one. And there was these cute cowboy hat, these little Stetson salt and pepper shakers. Cute. And they have the stoppers. Most salt and pepper shakers in thrift stores don't have the little stoppers. So yay, so stinking cute. I don't know if they're metal. I don't know if they're glass to made to look like metal. I'm not sure, but they are absolutely stinking cute. And this Texas gal had to have them. So I was like all geeked out about that, right? So I went a couple bins down and saw this. It's the same brand. Arthur Court. I don't know. Same brand. And it's the chip and dip hat. Oh yeah. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. I think it's Arthur Court. Can y'all make that out? Oh no, it's too glary. I think it's Arthur Court. I have to Google it. But friggin' amazing chip and dip little hat. So happy. And then I'm thinking it's going to be really heavy and it's going to cost a whole lot. But it didn't. I'll show you guys in the end how much I paid if I can remember, because y'all know me in my head. Okay, next few things were kind of scattered at the bottom of a bin. Bunches and bunches of jewelry, but they were all like random pieces. Probably a crafter lady donated her bits and baubles. But I did find these pretty little mother of pearl earrings. They're clipped though. I didn't know they were clipped. It was going to hurt. But I thought they were pretty. I mean, considering all the stuff I went through, I wasn't going to leave there without some kind of jewelry bit, you know? This cute little angel, I hope it doesn't tarnish and make my neck green. But that's my oldest baby's birthstone. And the chain honestly looks sterling. I don't see a 925 mark on it, but the chain looks legit. So I'm wondering if it's plated. I'm kind of scared to dip it in some silver cleaner because it is so brilliant already and pretty, but it looks like the real deal. Who knows? I found this little hook thing from Charming Charlie. Charming Charlie was selling it for $5, and it's one of these little hooks you put on the table to hang your purse from. There's the top, that's what sits on the table, and that's the hook for your purse. I have a few of these, but I thought that was pretty. And then the only other thing I picked, and this is the 80s girl in me, okay? It's these enamel metal wave earrings, and I love this stuff. It takes me right back to the 80s. I just love them. Now I'm hoping, I haven't cleaned them. I was going to put one in because I'm curious about the bottom point. Like if I do this, will I stab myself in the shoulder? But I haven't sanitized them, so I don't want to put them in my ear holes yet. But I got these, and they're going to be a perfect addition to my little jewelry box that I was telling you guys I was going to DIY with that sparkly tape to put my jewelry in, and that's what I have in there currently. I went ahead and finished it and sparkled it all up, and I have my 80s enamel type earrings in there, so that's gonna go in there. Let me show you guys how that turned out. Here is the finished product. I used very few little strips of the blingy tape, but I think it looks pretty. Inside are my clip earrings, my 80s enamel type earrings. But it's going to be a nice little home for those earrings I just found in the bins. I think it's really pretty. It's going to look so pretty on my little dresser. Only other few things I picked up was this giant, massive, awesome umbrella. I don't know what it is about me and umbrellas, but ever since I got that umbrella stand, I have to find umbrellas for it. This sucker is huge. When I tell you, it is probably as wide as my table. My dining table's not that big, but it's probably as wide as my table, and it domes out almost to my shoulders when I'm holding it here. It domes out almost to my shoulders. It is friggin' huge, and it is my newest addition to my little umbrella holder. Now the last two pieces I'm going to show you I was totally geeked out about. Y'all know I love metal. Y'all know I love scrolly metal. Y'all know I like to decorate inside and outside with metal. When I saw the metal, I'm like, I gotta have it. When I pulled it out and saw that it had a stand, my metal loving heart went boom, 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 boom. I don't know if I want it inside by the fireplace. I don't know if I want it outside by my bushes. I don't know. But look, guys. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty with her little feet? And then she has this little colita. She has a little stand. So stinking pretty. It would look pretty by the fireplace. It's going to be pretty anywhere. I just love it. I was geeked out about that. And here I am, I'm telling you, worried about, oh, that's really heavy. And the sombrero cowboy hat chip and dip bowl is really heavy. But I had to have it, and whatever. I figured I'll probably spend like $20 on this trip. I don't know why I do that. I always overprice in my head. But better safe than sorry. Let me take a sippy because I'm talking too much. One thing I noticed on the playback on the little snippets that I'm attaching in here is I sounded like friggin' Mickey Mouse. I sound like a little girl, or I sound like I'm trying to sound like a little girl, and I'm not. Do I always sound like that? Because I don't think I always sound like that. I don't know what that was about. Y'all tell me if y'all heard the difference, because I'm like, ew, maybe I should like redo it because I don't sound like me. I sound like I'm trying not to be too loud, or I don't know. It just sounded weird, but whatever. I wasn't trying to be cute. It just came out that way. I mean, not to say that it came out cute. It just came out sounding weird, like not me. But anywho, last thing I picked up. Now, some of y'all are going to be like, really, Mel? Yes, I have wanted one of these for so long. I have. I don't know why, but I've wanted this one for so long. And it's going to go in my little pantry slash laundry closet, because that's where I currently have some of the bigger groceries. I wanted one of these forever, and I was so happy. Can y'all see it? It's a bread box. It's one of these. I know, something so simple gives me such joy. Oh, is that a dent? Is that a little dent? God dang it. It's the tiniest little dent. I may be able to hammer that out, or I may not. I don't know. I'm surprised it doesn't have more dents in it. But it's in pretty good shape. There's no rust or crust or dust on it. Well, there's dust on it, but no rust or crust. And I've been wanting one so bad to set my loaves of bread in, my bagels, my pan dulce, whatever. And I finally found one. And it's going to fit perfect on the little shelf that I have in the laundry closet where I set those types of things. But that's everything. I'm going to go ahead and give everything a new home. I'm going to go ahead and wash up everything. Oh, crap. I have dishes soaking in the sink. I forgot about that. Well, that's okay, because I need to wash some of this stuff anyway. But, oh, I'm not done. I have Thrift Town stuff over there. Hold on. Let me flip over and we'll do Thrift Town. Okay. It was sitting here all in my face, and I had the nerve to say, oh, we're done. But we're not. Okay. Well, hold on a second. Before I forget, this is what I paid at the bins for everything I just showed you guys. It was $13.44. And because I'm superstitious, I almost grabbed something else to make it $14.44 or a little more. But I'm like, oh, girl, get over yourself. Okay. Get over yourself. But, yeah, $13.44 for that. And then went to Thrift Mart and Thrift Town, and let me show you what little dude found. He's just like his mama, will dig through everything, and I'm so glad he does, because he finds some incredible things. This sucker, is amazing. We just played with it yesterday. It stings. It shoots out with such force. This sucker stings. It is a brand I've never heard of. It's called Air Warriors Ultra Tech Snipe. For those mommies and daddies, grandmas, grandpas, aunties, and best friends watching, if y'all come across this, wherever y'all come across this is a good, powerful little brand of gun. We played with it with a tag on. He got me 2 or 3 times. Once in the hip and 2 shots in the stomach. This sucker got some power in it and it stings, but I did win the battle last night. I haven't won a battle in so long. Quite a bit. He got hit more than I did, which is amazing because he's like really, really good at this. But I got him. I won yesterday. This was only $3.99. Amazing price for a fun gun. That was a hoot. And when he comes back Sunday, we're probably going to have a rematch because he was not happy that Mama won. Okay, I got 2 movies. Marie Antoinette. I thought I had this movie, but it turns out I just watched it and really liked it. I love Kirsten Dunst. And I didn't know that Tom Hardy was in it. Yeah, I found out Tom Hardy is one of the friends of a friend in here with the powder wig on. I gotta see that. I gotta see Tom Hardy in a powder wig. But it's Marie Antoinette. Kirsten Dunst is pitch perfect in the title role, and she really is. This movie is so good, and their movies are $1.99. And then I found Lady in the Water with Paul Giamatti and Bryce Dallas Howard. And I have seen this movie around forever and ever and ever, and I didn't pick it up. And y'all want to know why? Because when I saw this face, you know who I thought it was? I thought it was Harry Potter. I thought it was the dude who played Harry Potter. And I'm like, what? He's a killer? He kills ladies and throws them in the water? It's friggin' Bryce Dallas Howard. But anywho, now that I know who it is and I actually read what the heck it was about, and it's by M. Night Shyamalan. I did not know this. I went ahead and grabbed it also for $1.99. I found this pretty Elliot Luca little bag in this soft suede snaky thing. I don't need another purse, but when they're this small, I like them for thrifting and flea marketing and stuff like that. I don't got to carry a big old heavy giant bag. It was only $2.99, which I thought was a good price for these little things. And then I was curious because I didn't know anything. I'm not a bag snob. I don't know much about much. And I Googled this brand, and apparently these little bags, this small, can go anywhere between $100 and $150 in this brand. But whatever. I liked it. I thought it was really cute. It's not all the way a crossbody without having to contort. Yeah, it's not a crossbody. See, I'm killing myself here. It's not a crossbody so much as a little this kind of thing. But anywho, I thought it was pretty, so I grabbed that. And then I found little dude 2 awesome sweaters. The color 60% off was purple. I didn't find any purple. But I found him this really nice, and he liked this one. Sweater for $2.99. Oops. And then this one, he's partial to red. That's his favorite color, actually. This is a Nautica for $4.99, and it's really nice. And he likes the zipper on the neck because he can pull it down if he gets hot. Like if he has on a sweatshirt or just a regular shirt, a regular sweater, if he gets hot, I've noticed he tends to do a whole lot of this. These are perfect. He really likes the zipper. I mean, he even said, if I get hot, I just unzip it and it's better. So got that for him. And that is everything that I picked up. I am gonna now go ahead and wash everything that needs to be washed, sanitize anything that needs to be sanitized, put everything away, and see what the night plays out. I actually had to charge you guys for a little bit, and while I was charging you, I got text messages from a big dude, and now he may not make it home. And the timing is so strange because while I was charging you guys, I got an instant message on Facebook from one of my beautiful cyber sisters asking if my big dude was home yet. And I'm like, wow, the timing. I mean, we were literally texting back and forth to each other. There's some timing issues with his vehicle being shipped and arriving where he's at on Christmas week, and they can hold it, but then storage fees are going to be ridiculous, and it falls around rent and all this. So I'm just like, you know what, dude, I will buy your ticket home. I need to see my kid. I need to see my kid. It's the joy in my heart that is gonna cap the 2020 has been. So we'll figure all that out. But I'm not going to get in a funk over it. I'm not. I am going to put everything away and make the house nice and straight again. And until my next go around, I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Do as much as you possibly can to stay safe. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. I love y'all bunches. Bye-bye.